Good evening and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our London studio. I'm Chris Taylor. We begin with developments from Washington, where U.S. President Donald Trump is set to hold high-level talks on Iran with his top national security and foreign policy advisors. According to U.S. media reports, the meeting will focus on determining Washington's next steps in the ongoing conflict. AFP, citing Axios correspondent Barak Ravid, says discussions will center on strategy moving forward. Meanwhile, ABC News reports that U.S. officials believe a new proposal from Tehran aimed at easing tensions does not meet key American red lines, suggesting that a diplomatic breakthrough may remain elusive. In Iran, Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf says he is proud to be among more than 30 million Iranians who have registered as volunteers to defend the country. In a post on social media platform X, he shared an image claiming over 30.8 million people have joined what is being called the Sacrificing Life campaign. Ghalibaf stated that the willingness of the Iranian people to make sacrifices has left their adversaries disappointed and bewildered, reflecting strong domestic mobilization amid rising regional tensions. Turning to the United Kingdom, Prime Minister Keir Starmer is set to chair a high-level meeting to assess the economic impact of the US-Israel war on Iran. The meeting, scheduled for Tuesday, will include officials from the Bank of England as well as members of the government's Emergency Response Committee, COBRA. Speaking to trade union members, Starmer warned that the economic consequences of the conflict could be prolonged, particularly as fuel prices continue to rise. He also emphasized that his government remains committed to supporting working people through the crisis. For more on this, we go to our London correspondent, James Wood.
Thank you, Chris. Here in London, officials are increasingly concerned about the ripple effects of the conflict on the UK economy. Rising global oil prices are already placing pressure on households and businesses, with inflation risks once again in focus. The upcoming COBRA meeting is expected to explore contingency measures to stabilize markets and ensure energy security. Analysts say the government may also consider targeted financial support if conditions worsen. Back to you.
Thank you, James, for that update. In regional diplomacy, Saudi Arabia's Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud has held a series of phone calls with key counterparts across the Middle East. According to the Saudi Foreign Ministry, discussions included Pakistan's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar, as well as officials from Bahrain, Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, Jordan, and Turkey. The talks focused on coordinated efforts to promote regional security and stability, highlighting ongoing diplomatic engagement amid escalating tensions. Meanwhile, Lebanese President Joseph Aoun has stated that a ceasefire is a necessary first step for any future negotiations with Israel. In an official statement, his office confirmed that Lebanon has conveyed to the United States that a halt in hostilities is essential before talks can proceed. Aoun also referenced U.S. assurances that Israel would refrain from offensive operations within Lebanese territory. He stressed that Lebanon's official stance remains binding in what appears to be a response to Hezbollah's rejection of direct negotiations. In maritime developments, shipping traffic through the Strait of Hormuz remains significantly reduced as geopolitical tensions continue to affect the region. According to Reuters, only around 7 vessels, mostly dry bulk carriers, passed through the strategic waterway in the past 24 hours. Data from KPLR and Sinmax shows limited movement, including ships from Iraqi ports and one from Iran. This marks a sharp decline from pre-conflict levels, when approximately 140 ships transited the strait daily before the war began on February 28th, underscoring the impact on global energy supply routes. Finally, back here in Pakistan, the State Bank of Pakistan has announced a new monetary policy, raising the policy rate by 1%. Governor Jamil Ahmad chaired the Monetary Policy Committee meeting, which increased the interest rate from 10.5% to 11.5%. This marks the committee's third policy decision of 2026, with a focus on inflation trends and rising global oil prices. Economists suggest the rate hike is largely driven by increasing petroleum costs linked to Middle East tensions, as well as broader uncertainty in global markets. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.